Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and thank you, Chairman Seelig. It's good to see you again. I want to start off by thanking you for finalizing last year's proposal to expand cross-margining to customers. As chairman of the Task Force on Treasury Market Resilience over on another committee, I've been calling for the CFTC and the SEC to finalize this proposal, and well in advance of the clearing rules effective date, especially in coordination with the Basel reproposals changes in netting. Chairman Seelig, the Treasury market is the most important market in the world. And the last time Chairman Atkins testified before Financial Services, he and I agreed that cross-marginalizing must be efficient with the capital. How are you working with the prudential regulators through the Basel III comment period to ensure that their proposed changes on netting work together with the actions you've been taking today?
Congressman, I absolutely share your view that the Treasury markets are critical, and we've got to make sure that we have efficiencies in our markets. And for too long, the SEC and CFTC regimes have not been compatible with one another, and so we've had broker-dealers on the SEC side and futures commission merchants on the CFTC side that have different sets of customers, sometimes similar customers, but they've not been able to cross-margin and net their collateral across the regimes. And so we're working together with the SEC to make sure that that's no longer the case. Yesterday, of course, we've put out some exemptive relief for the CME and FIC to make sure that their customers are able to cross-margin, and we believe this will trickle down and benefit our everyday American consumers and market participants as customers of these brokers. I think it's absolutely essential that we continue to work together.
Absolutely. The previous Basel proposal would have significantly increased capital associated with banks clearing derivative products, disincentivizing the already limited capacity for ag end users. We know clearing reduces systematic risk and that hedging in derivatives markets is helpful in a helpful risk management tool. In your view, what are the benefits that clearing derivatives have in reducing systematic risk in derivatives markets, and how are you working with the bank regulators to make sure their final rules reflect that?
One of the important reforms that came out of Dodd-Frank was focusing more of our derivatives markets into clearing. And I think this has been very beneficial. We've had much more transparency and much less risk, much less counterparty risk when you have a central counterparty clearing each trade. So I think that's absolutely essential. We are getting more information as to the risk in our markets by coordinating with the clearinghouses at the agency, and we'll continue to monitor that risk and surveil that risk. But it does create a much more well-functioning system to have the central counterparty clearing each transaction.
You've mentioned previously that you're considering agriculture and energy exceptions from the swap dealer de minimis calculation. What liquidity benefits do you anticipate for commodity swaps markets with these changes?
Well, it's very important that we have well-functioning commodity derivatives markets for our participants, and part of that goes to, as we just mentioned, central clearing. It also goes to making sure that we have robust order books with deep liquidity, and so we're continuing to surveil the markets, making sure that these markets are liquid, that they're deep, that they've got investor protections to ensure that our market participants who are accessing these markets are able to get the best value for their money, and also making sure that there's not risk of these clearinghouses and exchanges damaging the books of our everyday Americans who are using the markets.
Chairman, Congress created the CFTC and the SEC with separate and distinct missions. How are you ensuring jurisdictional lines of authority are not being blurred between CFTC and the SEC? I understand your interest in harmonization, but we must protect the market benefits of having bright lines of responsibility between the regulators.
Congressman, I absolutely agree, and the CFTC and SEC serve very different functions. The SEC is a capital markets regulator, the CFTC is a risk management regulator, and we've been really focused on the agricultural markets for so long, whereas the SEC has been more focused on Wall Street, and so it's very important that we keep these two agencies distinct, but it's important that they work well together and that they have the ability to harmonize their rule sets. We don't want to overly regulate, to duplicatively regulate our market participants, because that cost trickles down to the consumers that are using these markets.
Mr. Chairman, Congress created the CFTC to regulate our derivatives markets for ag commodity end users. I look forward to seeing you reorient the focus of the agency on serving our producers, and I encourage you to work closely with this committee and Secretary Rollins. With that, I yield back, Mr. Chairman.